All right, here we are. Let There Be Talk, a brand new episode right here live in the Hollywood Hills. My guest today, comedian Kyle Kinane. What's up, buddy?
I'm here to talk about dogs that fart like people.
Yeah,
That's what we've established.
I just told you I wanted to get a French bulldog, and you said they fart like crazy.
Yeah, my sister's friend had one. We were at a bar, and it was weird because you would hear it, and you're looking, like I'm with my sister and her friend, like two girls, and then it's like, well, I have to defend myself. Like, I didn't fart right now, and her friend's like, yeah, it's the dog. It farts. It felt like...
Yeah, dogs fart, man.
Smells so, like, but all the time, like more than me.
Yeah.
All the time.
You know what's amazing about when they fart, too? Their body position is the same and everything.
Yeah, they don't lift a cheek. They're not like trying to present it or anything. It's
No, they
like,
just
this
like...
is part of my existence.
They look right at you, and it's like...
Which is sadly, all right, do you think, like, I live alone, too? Do you think that's going to, like I just start getting so used to behavior, I pick my nose, like, way too comfortably?
Oh, man.
Like, that's part of me living alone. Like, oh, yeah, you just do this. Like, I'm just grabbing my balls and picking my nose. Like, you're at a restaurant in the middle of the day.
That's what you do.
Yeah, well, because sometimes you need society around you to remind you that you don't do that.
Yeah, I mean, if you didn't, I don't think I'd ever wear fucking deodorant. You know?
Yeah, I don't think I'd ever wear pants.
Pants.
That's why I keep joking. Like, that's why I like the Domino's pizza tracker, because it tells me exactly when I got to get dressed.
Yeah,
like,
that's right.
Out for delivery, cover your dick. A stranger's coming to your house.
It's true,
don't
man.
Don't be surprised by that doorbell.
You like Domino's?
No, but
yeah,
sometimes. Well, all right. This being LA, I get garage pizza when I can. Mondays, I got a deal.
Yep.
I used to like Papa John's, but now he's like some kind of like, well, oh, I can't pay my workers' health insurance. Like, all right, like,
yeah,
I'm letting. I could. Well, yeah, I could afford to let certain political things influence my choices, although it's not like Domino's is more expensive than Papa John's, and I'm taking a huge stand. I actually like Papa John's pizza better.
Well, Papa John's is...
But that guy's kind of
they
a
got no
putz.
health insurance, but he found his original Camaro. Did you read that? And paid like $60,000 for it.
Oh, yeah. It's like his sprawling estate.
Yeah,
and what did he say? Like, he just... Like whatever the statistic... And then that's also... I read one article. I didn't research. I read one article.
We could be totally wrong.
Oh, this guy doesn't want to pay insurance, and so he's a scumbag. I'm like, you're right, internet. He is. Why should I delve deeper? I'll just get Domino's.
Yeah, exactly. But Domino's changed their sauce lately, and I don't like it as much.
You liked the worst. You liked the
shittier
pizza they were apologizing for the past 2 years.
Well, I grew up on some AM/PM pizza.
Ugh. I like Domino's just came out and basically just apologized for 2 years straight.
Yeah.
Like, we are so sorry.
We were terrible.
We do not deserve like a girlfriend begging to be like, well, I've treated you terribly. I don't know why you stuck with me. We shouldn't still be a business.
Yeah.
You're here. Like, we're gonna make a promise to you. And it's still like, nah.
Remember when they first started, they were 30 minutes or less, or it was free?
Oh, it was just nothing but accidents.
Oh, that was fucking awesome, right? You'd be like, how bummed would the guy be, too, when you get there, you go, sorry, dude, 40 minutes, and they go, and just hand it to you pissed. I think it came out of their checks.
Yeah, that was a miserable idea.
Yeah, that was
although I think about this, too, like the health insurance thing. Up here, I think you'd have to tip pretty decent for a pizza.
Yeah, I usually give the guy, it just depends when I'm like the Chinese food guy, $5.
Yeah.
You know, I kind of tend to tip like it's the restaurant.
20%?
Yeah, you know, I don't know, because the guy comes a lot, and I don't want him to be like, fuck this guy. It's not like you're not going to see him again.
Oh, yeah. I agree. Well, because I used to deliver pizzas, so I'm always like, oh, man, gas prices and this and that. And then, but if I look out and you're driving like an F-150...
Oh, yeah, you're a dick then.
You're bad at... Or your life is so bad, this is your fourth job.
Or like, you live in the truck.
Yeah. Hey, man, if you're not going to finish that pizza, can you put it out? I'm going to come back later.
I used to know a guy that deal blow and pizza. Mm-hmm. So you just needed blow, and you just call the place.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, it was the best pizza, but you never really touched it.
No,
it looked
real good. It looked real good for guests.
Yeah,
that weren't in the bedroom.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, I got you guys pizza. Me and Steve are going to go to the bedroom for about 45 minutes.
and talk about going to Magic Mountain.
Talk about Magic Mountain. We're also going to come up with a plan to settle peace in the Middle East. We're going to come up with this. We're going to solve this Israel-Palestine thing in 45 minutes. You guys dig in.
You ever do coke?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What, you think you think I've just made that one up? No. Totally unfamiliar. What do you mean? How so?
No, I have a lot of guests on, and none of them ever do drugs. I'm like, what kind of comedians are these, man?
I don't. I mean, I never did. I never like had a bend. I've done it enough to go like, oh, yeah. I can see what's at the end of that road.
Yeah, that's a crash.
Yeah, listen, kids that are listening. Do bumps, not lines. You don't need the lines. Take it easy.
Yeah, bumps are good.
Bumps keeps the party going a little bit later than what you would have thought, but you're still gonna get some rest. Lines, all of a sudden you're all like buying frisbee golf get-ups the next day because you've been awake for 48 hours.
I love Willie Nelson's term, if you're wired, you're fired. That's his rule in his band.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, if you're wired, you're fired.
Well, and also, he's old.
He is old. Whoa,
yeah, so let's pack it up.
You
don't think you want the roadies on a little bit of blow? Like
I think so. Get that shit packed up and your driver staying awake.
Yeah, give that guy a little something.
You got to give that guy something.
Yeah, I don't know. Like anything else, moderation.
Yep.
But you could see the destructive end of it. I quit smoking because of coke, though.
Oh, you quit smoking? You used to smoke?
I smoked for 10 years.
Fuck, I did too.
And
man.
then you smoke now?
I don't. I hate them. Matter of fact, last night I was at a concert and the guy like dropped down and snuck a couple. Like a cigarette, and I was furious, like an old man. I was
really?
I was like Clint Eastwood on fucking Gran Torino, I was like, hey, fucker.
You get off my lawn.
I don't like the smell of them anymore. It's gross. They smell like just like a weird chemical.
That's what, my dad quit smoking, and then he went instantly like, oh, they're disgusting. And maybe that's because it's out of your body now.
Yeah.
But me, like, they don't smell good. They're not fragrant. Even when you do smoke, they're not.
Yeah.
Good, but I feel like I don't want to be hypocritical. Like, I understand why somebody would smoke. I think I almost admire people that still smoke in this day and age. You're just ostracized. You're going to stand, 30 yards, 50 paces from a building if you want to have a cigarette and you're still sticking with it. I'm like, yeah, good for you. I just did. It was 2000. I don't know when. It had been a few years, 5 or 6 years since I quit. But I did like a frisbee full of coke and was up for. So, and I smoked some, and I just smoked pack after pack.
It's gross, right?
And like the next day, I was like, I gotta quit one of these things.
Just black one of these things. Coke's better for you. I think Coke's better for you.
Well, let's not start making scientific claims. Just don't smoke the Coke. That's when you're really taking a turn.
Yeah, man, I've smoked some Coke before. Back when they called it freebase, not crack.
Oh, I remember that from the 80s.
Yeah.
How old are you, Dean? Can I say that?
I'm 46.
Okay, so you remember the 80s.
Yeah, quite well. How old are you?
I'm going to be 36 in a couple weeks.
36, yeah. Oh, you were born in 76.
76. So you were right in the middle of it.
Yeah.
You got the 80s.
I did get the 80s, and I loved it.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like, I always tell people I made it out of the 80s, good. Like, 80s are like Vietnam. You'll see people around Hollywood that are shell-shocked from the 80s.
Oh, man. Like you still see, like
the
homeless
people?
Dudes, but they're like, they have the glam rock tattoos. And you're like, yeah, you didn't.
Yeah, and they're like,
make it.
You didn't make it. I always say that they're dudes that have money and they're still driving like a Camaro and they're listening to like Great White and they think everything sucks. You know those guys? Music sucks.
The holdovers, the guys, the Japanese soldiers in the hills that don't know the war's over. I'm fascinated with that because if I'm born in 76, 80s were like 11 years old, hearing Guns N' Roses go like, this is dirty, and there's a naked woman on the inside cover.
Did you like them?
I loved it.
Fuck
but I was like, I didn't know if I should listen to this. Motley Crue. Why do they keep, girls are like, they're cool or whatever. Why do they keep singing about girls? Sing about cool dude shit, like fucking dragons.
Like burning out.
Yeah, cars and motorcycles. Girls, kind of stupid.
Well,
and then like 2 years later, I'm like, oh, I get it.
Yeah,
I see what you're doing.
Your first boner in.
Your music, your videos make me feel funny. I like how most podcasters headphones and everything. You're just windows open, sounds
sounds
of the 101. No, it's good environmental noise.
You get
I
some
like it.
atmosphere on this.
And atmosphere is what an environmental noise. Atmosphere
Hell
is
yeah.
the technical term.
I saw your special Saturday night. It was fucking amazing.
Thanks, man.
Whiskey Icarus.
Yep.
Whenever I think of it, I think of Flight of the Icarus, Iron Maiden.
Little Maiden. Yeah.
Flight of the Icarus.
Yep.
I love that. You did it in my hometown, San Fran.
San Francisco, the Fillmore.
Fillmore. I played there as a musician quite a few times. Headlined it.
What bands?
I was in a band called Dean Delray, which was kind of like
Stretch.
Yeah, yeah. That's how I got the name. My name. I was in the band. I just took it.
Wasn't even the Delrays.
Nope. No, because when you have band members that come and go, it's your name only.
Oh, really?
That's
Is that
how
what
you
it
do
was?
it. Yeah. Early on, you go band name, and then you realize this is a mistake.
Oh, having your last name as the band? Like
No,
the Ramones,
if you go a band name, say like Motley Crue, and you start changing out members.
Oh, okay.
People always know it as the Crew is missing these guys. But if it's just your name, you can have different dudes each tour, like Ryan Adams does, and it's just he's got cool dudes this tour.
But what happens when they don't like you?
Yeah,
like they can still like the band if they stop liking you.
I guess your band,
which is what comedy is.
That's what comedy is.
They don't like you. They're not.
Yeah, you're done.
Everybody else.
But yeah, so I saw the special. The pancake shit was fucking hilarious.
Man, pancakes in the bags.
It's so funny. I saw you recently at the dildo shop.
Oh,
Pleasure Chest.
Yeah. That was a little while ago.
They do a comedy show in L.A. at the dildo shop.
I love it, man. I love that comedy.
Guerrilla comedy.
Yeah, but it's not even. It's like, hey, can we do a show here? Sure. Okay. Why? Comedy's already this weird, awkward, honest thing.
Yeah.
Why not have it in a dildo shop? I think it's wonderful.
I love it, man.
They got a lot more than dildos. That's a pretty extensive.
That shop is amazing. The Pleasure Chest.
They got the weird, like that back room where it's the weird sit down and stuff goes in your butt stuff. Like, wow, all right, it's real.
That's
like,
the real deal.
Like the IKEA part where you buy it and you have to assemble it at home. Some real projects.
That's some real shit, man.
Yeah, this thing you got to have a separate room. You can't just leave this in the living room.
I saw something that looked like a big wheel, and as you pedaled it, a dildo went in your ass, like just up and down. They sold that there.
But can you also use it as transportation?
I think so. You just pop the dildo off, cruise around town.
I just thought it was up to your own tolerance. How many dicks per hour can you take?
That's a great show, though. I saw you do some funny shit there on pillows. I don't want to give it away. I don't know if you've done
this. Man, I haven't done that bit in a while.
That shit was killing me, man.
Bring that pillow bit back.
It's so funny because it's true.
Oh, thanks, man. I forgot about it. Yeah, just how gross pillows are.
And also, where do you get them?
Yeah.
Like, where did you get them, you know?
Because I finally, at 35, made a conscious effort, like, I'm going to buy new pillows. And that's where I was like, how the hell do I have 5 pillows right now? I never remember. There's never a point where I'm like, oh, yeah, I bought these pillows.
That's
just 5 pillows on my bed.
I went and bought some pillows after I saw it. Because I had this one purple one that just smelled.
Yeah, but it's one of those things, especially, again, it's like a living alone situation. When you don't know your own filth.
Yep.
Because you have nobody else keeping you. Like, you ever go to somebody's house and just their toothpaste? Like, I think I keep my place clean. Like, it might be cluttered, but it's not dirty.
Right.
And I'm not OCD and I don't get a maid or anything. I like cleaning my place up, sweeping the floor or whatever. But you go to somebody's, so you see the toothpaste and it looks like, were you just cramming this in your butthole? Like, what? There's just like hair and fucking fingernails. And this is on the counter for everybody to see. Like, how do you get your toothpaste? Like, what are you doing wrong? Are you like putting the tube in your mouth and sucking on it and then putting the brush in there? And that's out for people to see.
Yeah.
Imagine, like, your pillow. People don't see your pillow.
They don't.
And then you do like I'm not, you always forget your linens. You forget your bed laundries.
Oh, man.
And then you just take the pillowcase off. You're like, what is this?
It's just brown.
It's so gross. Like, well, that's what I said. It looked like, looked like a treasure map. From like before what people knew the countries looked like. So it was just crude drawings of North America. Like, there's spice routes on it. There's just trade routes on there. This is how you find One-Eyed Willie's treasure.
What it looks like. It looks like a first sketch of a globe.
It does. It does. It's like the Time Bandits map that's just weathered.
I know this one guy, man. Every time I go to his house, it looks like he shoots toothpaste somehow all over the bathroom.
What? Yeah, what?
Who the fuck does that? Like a grenade went off of toothpaste.
Yeah. Look, why? It's not. It's like the most simple thing. You squeeze it, a little comes out. And then people just
it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
I don't know how people can't control your toothpaste, people. It's 2012. We're all adults.
Yeah, stupid.
Control your toothpaste. I'm fascinated. I'm still fascinated that you got through the 80s. I was thinking, like, what's defining about the 90s?
You know what?
Because that's where I grew up, and it's like, oh man, what's
I just had this conversation. There was no good music except for the early with the grunge stuff. Let's say like Nirvana.
Yeah.
Were you into that?
Nirvana was 91, right?
That's correct. Like 91, 2, 3, all that.
And that
I
came
got a
out.
Flannel right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm wearing my Beastie Boys gear right now.
Yeah, you've changed it up. You came over like fucking
my Adidas,
Paul's Boutique.
Yeah. I got my Adidas, my tracksuit.
Yep.
I'm trying something different.
Yeah. Is it working?
I feel good.
Yeah,
I bought the whole thing. I got the pants too. I wear them on an airplane because they're so comfortable. But I feel like such an asshole.
Oh yeah, but it's
Roll
great
up.
to fly in sweats, right? For ballroom.
It's got ballroom, elastic, no belt going through the thing. You got zipper pockets on them, so you're not going to lose
shit
your stuff.
doesn't slide out.
You just put your chapstick, your money, and your license in there. You pack your wallet and everything.
You're right, man.
And then there's like the minute in the airport, I'm freaking out, grabbing everything. I'm like, my wallet! I forget I put it in my bag, and I'm just like stripping down. It's a good thing I don't have the pull-off pants because I'd just be
the rip-offs.
Yeah, just briefs.
Did you have to have them hemmed?
I should have.
Yeah, because I don't like when my Adidas drag on the ground because, like, you go in the bathroom at the.
That's what I got. That's
piss sweats.
I got them bunched up, so I'm like holding them, but I'm pulling them down, pulling them up, pulling them down.
Yeah, I had them done. It cost almost as much as the pants.
See,
because you got the zipper. I don't know if yours had the zipper.
I got the zipper.
Yeah, and they fucked with it, and it came out primo. But I think it was like $60.
Yeah,
I could have
you could have just gotten a new.
Another pair of pants, but they don't make them in, like, everyone in Hollywood is a 30 length, but apparently they just have this scam of, we'll make it 34, we'll get extra money from these fuckers.
Why? Nothing ever fits me right. I don't know if I got like short legs, long torso, but same thing.
What's your inseam?
30?
Yeah, me too. See?
Once in a while I'll go 32, I got them cuffed right now. I got a little cuff on them.
30 is ultimate. And once in a while with sweats, I'll go 28, so they just
I think we're being body shamed. It's like the ladies when they can only find smaller sizes. Like, listen, you're not alone, ladies. We're going through it right now with inseams.
I've been trying to grow my legs longer.
I'm sick of this world telling me I got short legs. I'm proud of my short legs. I'm beautiful with short legs.
It's fucking crazy.
You got to deal with loving this, ladies.
You ever date tall chicks? Like I love tall chicks, but they're
all tall. I'm 5'8". they're all tall.
But they're so insecure. You ever hear them? They say like, "I don't want to date someone shorter than me." That's just fucking stupid.
Well, they're too worried about matching and
yeah.
I don't care. I think it's great.
Me too.
Big old tall lady.
I like skyscrapers.
Oh, you come here, you big tall lady.
Yeah, confidence.
Take care of me. Yeah, I'm not scared by that. I'm pretty accepting of all.
Are you single?
I'm a little short dude, a short balding dude, so whatever, I'll take what I can get. Yeah, I'm single.
Yeah.
Been single, probably going to stay single. Fine with being single.
Yeah, I kind of like it.
Enjoying being single.
I like it.
You ever a married guy? You ever do that?
Nope. I never got married and don't have kids. You know why? Because I played music for like 25 years.
But being a musician, you ever had that like, oh man, let's just get married right away? Like the weird... I'm kind of regretting because now at the I'm like, oh, they're like, yeah, let's just go and get married. It'll be a disaster, but let's just go and do it and see what happens. But I have too much common sense now.
Yeah. I had one chick for like 7 years and I lost her.
Oh yeah,
and I'd probably marry her right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
she's like long gone.
Yeah, she got her shit. They get their shit together sooner than we do.
Yeah.
Now at 36, I'm like, you know what? I'm kind of pulling it together. Maybe somebody with the emotional maturity that I'm at right now, which would be a 24-year-old girl.
That's it, I think.
Yeah.
That's how it is. And then if you date that, they go, you're creepy. It's like, no, we're fucking even.
Yeah, now I'm on the level. Now I'm what you're looking for. Yeah. Not physically by any means, but mentally. I got my life together now. I'm stable, theoretically.
I saw a photo of me like when I was about 22, like at the Russian River. Like I grew up, go up to the river, no shirt on. I didn't even know who the guy was. I looked like I looked like Vince Neil or something. Like I had like a 6-pack and a tan, and I was like, who is that? And then I looked and I realized I had a 49er hat on. I was like, that's fucking me.
I still think I still wear medium T-shirts, except it's got the drape. But I feel like for being this age, I've retained it well enough. Well, it's not out of hand. I'm not in shape, but it's not out of hand. It's
you
not
kind of have that Brooklyn kind of good look, like the Brooklyn Williamsburg kind of,
I'm lived in.
Yeah, you're lived in.
I got a lived in body. There's a little stuff around the middle that says, "Hey, I am gonna go to eat."
You ever meet a chick after a show and they're all over you, and oh, this chick likes like chubby dudes. Like they're like chubby chaser chicks.
No, because I don't think I'm chubby. I still have a body dysmorphia. No, girls after show for me is always like, you just heard what I just told you all the horrible secrets.
Yeah, and then they're into it. They want to fix you. They want to try to fix you, right?
Yeah, or just like what's wrong with you that you want to?
Yeah,
I just told you horrible things.
It's like that Woody Allen thing. Like he says, if a club wants him.
Oh well, that was.
But this is like if a chick wants you, you don't want her.
I don't want to be a member of any part of any club that'll have me as a member. I thought that was like Groucho Marx or something.
Oh, was it? I couldn't remember who it was.
Comedy history's terrible.
Mine too. This is the amazing thing about comedy. I mean, I usually just talk music on the show, but the thing I like about you was I discovered you like I've only been doing comedy 3 years, but as you're going, I've been in comedy all my life, so of course I'm into Pryor, I'm into Carlin, and then later on I get into guys, Chris Rock, Seinfeld, the next phase, and then of course Louis. I saw Louis. I started getting into him about 5 years ago when he was doing Lucky Louie.
Oh HBO, right?
Yeah. I really love that show, but. The cool thing I'm finding with comedy now is I'm starting to see these guys that you don't know about as you're out working, like you. We did a show, and I was like, oh, this guy's great. Or Pete Holmes. Or
I just worked with Pete in San Francisco this weekend.
At Cobb's, yeah. But you know what I mean? And you start to find these guys, like I love Neil Brennan, and now it's like, wow, this is just fucking cool. Who are you into?
There's a lot of good dudes out there.
There is.
I think it's like scenes. I think it's like old, like
totally
like the punk scene where it's like, okay, so I know the Portland guys, like guys up in Portland they're moving here, but like Ron Funches and Ian Carmel and Shane Torres, Sean Jordan, like that's that scene. And like I'm just thinking, I saw that movie American Hardcore.
Oh yeah,
not too long ago.
Awesome.
And the way they show the map and they just show what bands pop up in each city.
Yep.
And how it informs the style. Like I think that's how it is. Like Denver's got a bunch of good guys. Atlanta had some of them moved, but Atlanta was a really good scene. Obviously Chicago, obviously New York. Austin's real good, and San Francisco. But seeing all Rory Scovel's a guy who there's so many good comics right now. I had worked with him in Denver a couple weeks ago. He's a DC dude.
And he featured for you or something?
No, we were just it was like a collective show. Like all these guys in Denver have their group.
You were in Denver doing something, right?
I shot a pilot episode for these guys from the Grolics, which is Ben Roy, Andrew Orvidal, Adam Caton Holland. They have a show coming out. Hopefully this pilot goes.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
So they just do shows together. There's no like feature headliner. It's like, oh, here we're just all doing sets.
Yeah, that's great.
And Rory Scovel, man, I called him my Willy Wonka because he was like everything. He just went up there and played for an hour, just had fun for an hour, just going wherever the hell he wanted to in his mind, and the whole audience followed him. It was awesome.
That's Cool. I think Ari Shaffir's storyteller shows are cool like that.
Oh yeah, I'm doing one of those for the holiday season coming up.
Oh, that'd be great. Those are great because you're not seeing the standard, set. You're seeing where these guys can go, and also it's cool. You get to see how their mind works.
And you don't have to rely on punchlines. You can kind of like, okay, let me the audience has patience because they're not waiting for a laugh every 30 seconds. Like,
That's
all right, this is
right.
going to build up. This is just we're going to listen to somebody, hopefully with a
What's the
unique voice.
topic for this one?
It's for the holidays.
Oh, the holidays.
I have no idea what I'm going to talk about. I've had mostly functional holidays, mostly nice times.
Yeah, well,
during the holidays.
maybe there's a holiday where you didn't have any money to buy gifts. That's always
true.
weird,
They
right?
didn't say which holiday.
Oh, you can do any
December.
holiday.
I can talk about 4th of July. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I've been in a Roman candle fight.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Fuck yeah, on mushrooms.
Oh, really?
I used to go to this guy's house in Riverside every 4th of July, take a bag of mushrooms. They get like enough fireworks to blow up Riverside.
Yeah.
And it was one side of the street against the other. And you were on mushrooms like straight Vietnam. And they would have music cranking and neighbors would be like, fuck. Like shit would catch fire. Hold on, someone's at my door.
This is Kyle picking up the slack. Do you edit this too, or do we just let it run? Oh, see? Dean Delray gets packages delivered.
Say hi, mailman, to the...
Hey, how's it going? USPS fulfilling.
Looks like a kilo of blow. Thank you. Mailman just dropped off a kilo of blow.
You don't even get it hidden anymore, just a brown package.
That's how kilos of blow look in movies, right?
Did you buy clothes from Japan?
I did.
What clothes did you buy from Japan?
I'm an asshole. That's a flannel. You want to see
You
it?
bought a flannel shirt from Japan.
Well, I buy from Japan because the shit fits.
Does the tiny hands make the stitching better?
No, it fits. It's not like Fat America where they had 3 sizes, you know, and you put it
What
on.
do you mean? Wait, it fits better from Japan?
Oh, fuck yeah. It's like fitted. Where in America...
We're going to learn something on this podcast right now.
Yeah.
You buy your clothes from Japan.
That's true. So in America, if you buy a hoodie or let's say a flannel or whatever, it comes in small, medium, large, and they try to cover as much ground as they can. So it's always you ever see shit you put on, it's just boxy.
Yeah.
Like, this looks like shit.
Yeah.
And then you see like some other guy and it looks great on him. In Japan, they make shit that and it comes with a magazine.
What kind of magazine is this going to be? You got to be careful about some of these packages from Japan. You don't open those in front of strangers.
Look, it's a motorcycle magazine. Like,
See, that works.
That works.
And so you got
I got a flannel.
Ironheart flannel.
Which is that like that red one there?
Tell me this is made in America.
No, it's made in Japan.
Craft American clothing.
You see the red one there? It's the same one. So I bought one and it fit great, and I had to have another one.
All right.
Because that's what kind of dick I am. I buy 2 of everything.
What website did you buy?
You get these on, they sell them here in town, but they didn't have extra large at this place called Self Edge on La Brea.
Okay.
And they sell Japanese clothing that fits guys like us that are small.
Shorter guys.
Shorter guys.
Clothing for shorter men.
That's
Buy
right.
from Japan.
Japan. See, you got to go to the source where the short guy is.
They know how it is.
They don't have any 32 length jeans.
Nah, they get a little round in the middle over there.
Hell yeah, they do.
You know, once
They
in
do.
a
You
while.
been to Japan?
No.
Oh, you got to go.
I like the Americans are all fat. Let's go anywhere. There's just giant. Not so much, but like Europe. For Europe judging, like, come on, there's plenty of fucking fat psychos in Europe.
Oh, there are fat guys in Europe, you know.
Fat, drunken, lazy maniacs.
Yeah, like if you go into like Sheffield, you get outside of London.
The Midlands.
Yeah, you just
I was in the Midlands. I said this. I don't want anybody to hate. I think we were in Leicester, and I was there with my friend who's from there originally. But I told him, I said all the tall, skinny ones look like the melting Nazis from the end of Raiders of the Lost Ark, and all the short, fat ones look like Slimer from Ghostbusters.
Oh man, it's true.
Ugly country out that way. Do you have listeners in the Midlands?
I do.
Sorry.
I think it's just 2, and they're dudes, and they'll probably laugh like.
I hope they got it. Listen, I already described how I look. I'm no cover model.
I wanted a beard, but mine is pure gray now.
Oh yeah,
that just happens. It's weird. Like
mine's getting there. It's starting to get.
Like I looked at a photo. I did a biker movie a couple years ago, and there's gray pieces here.
Yeah.
And then recently, I grew the beard out, and the whole thing was gray.
Yeah,
I don't care, but you look 90.
Yeah, I'm watching mine turn. Well, you still got hair going on upstairs.
Yeah,
you got hair on your head.
Yeah.
More than I got. You got more than I got, Colin.
When did you start losing your hair?
Oh, a long time ago. Enough to, like, I always shaved it anyway.
Yeah.
Then I was like, I think I'm going to, I should have hair for once. I never have a haircut. I'm like, oh.
Well, I
missed it. I never got to have a haircut.
I had shaved head for like 2 years of comedy and found out, like, you can't do mean stuff when you're...
No, the beard instantly made me... Like
friendly?
Oh yeah, cuddly. Like yeah, I was like shaved head, beard, and I was more angry.
Yeah,
I'm not,
you were angry.
I'm not angry now. I'm not fake angry. If I'm angry, I'm not gonna be like.
Yeah, I don't like fake.
The world's
angry.
pissing me off. Not really. I mean, I get to do comedy for a living, and
yeah,
I try not to be an asshole. I try to be a decent person.
How long have you been doing comedy?
99.
99.
99 years.
99 years.
That's
man.
why the hair's falling
pretty
out
good.
now. So I know. For just going gray now, it's impressive. Yeah, I started in 1999. So I started in the 90s. If you want to talk about the music thing, to go back to that, because I look back.
Yeah, let's get
and
back into that.
I look at like it was like the radio station I listened to when I worked at this gas station. So I just sit there all day and listen to the radio. And now the 90s channel on XM or whatever, I listen. I'm like, oh man, this stuff, it's nostalgic to me, but this was all really bad music.
It is. Like, who were you listening to? Hootie and the Blowfish?
But it wasn't that bad, but like the alternative scene that came up, which I found right when you're talking about Nirvana, right when Nirvana happened, I was like, okay, this is kind of getting to what I want to know. I didn't have any older siblings or older friends to introduce me to punk rock or anything. But I remember watching, I liked skateboarding.
Yeah, I love it.
So anytime skateboarding or BMX, it's like,
BMX.
Who are these bands? Oh, yeah, I'm still.
That's my life, BMX.
I'm still shopping for like old BMX stuff on eBay.
Oh, yeah.
I just bought the freestyling book. They came out that retrospective of freestyling magazine.
Have you seen the history of BMX that Jesse James did?
Oh,
the DVD?
Joe Kid on a Stingray.
Yeah.
I've got that. And I just ordered the Bones Brigade documentary. Supposed to be real.
Oh, I heard
that. Be getting there.
I heard that's unbelievable.
I'm hoping that's home at my house when I get home.
My buddy saw it yesterday and said it's amazing.
That's what everybody's been saying. Like, it make you cry. The Rodney Mullen section.
I raced BMX in the 70s.
Okay, so you're in the forefront.
That's right.
Let's talk about that now.
BMX to me is probably the coolest thing on the planet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think I got a photo over there. Wait, in my phone, I'll show you some. BMX, I think, was basically the first rock and roll to me because you're out with your brothers and you're going to these places. You're like on tour. You go to these tracks around California. Yeah. Like, you know, I lived in San Fran, and you would go to like you'd come down here and race.
This
like
is where it started.
Nationals.
Yeah, this is where it all started.
It all started here. You had early guys like Stu Thompson. And, you know, all these dudes.
Greg Hill. What are the big ones? Greg Hill.
Stu Thompson was my big idol, you know. I raced on Team Panda, but I also rode Cook Brothers.
Oh, yeah, that's some late 70s
Torkers,
stuff.
Yeah, all that. And then I was on SC.
Oh, really?
Yeah, later on.
Were you a PK Ripper guy?
PK Ripper. I had the Baby Ripper.
Did you?
Because I was short, and they made a Baby Ripper, which was a little smaller.
It's like a mini. What were they
It was called Mini Ripper.
The mini class.
Mini PK. Yeah. And then I got down onto the regular Ripper. Now they make those again.
They're reissued. They're
from Taiwan or whatever.
Yeah, they're not the same thing. I've got an SC. I've got their single speed.
I had the DC shoe one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that flat black quad angle.
Yeah. What'd you do with that?
I sold it recently. You know what? This house right here.
Is it 24-inch?
Yeah. This house was full of bikes. I was out of my mind. I was hoarding BMX bikes.
Dude, I'm getting close to I'm looking at like 87 Haro Sports on eBay trying to find the one that I have. Like I'll decorate. I'm going to decorate with bike frames. It's like, all right, come on. You don't live in a garage.
It's true. You do weird shit.
You can hang up a skateboard deck. It looks a little more tasteful. I'm like, I'm going to get a bunch of Skyway Tough Wheels and hang them around this wall.
This fucking house was just all bikes here, and girls would come over, and I'd make up stories like, oh, yeah, somebody's storing these here for the weekend.
I sponsor at-risk youth. That's for them.
It's just crazy, though. BMX, just like, that's the curse of eBay. You'll be sitting around and you'll go, you know what, I used to have that, there's my first red line. That was a 77 red line
The
there.
full goggles.
Yeah, with the Yamaha jersey.
Motorcycle helmet. Oh, man.
Yeah, you had to use the motorcycle helmet back then.
They didn't have?
No, they didn't have like cool helmets. You had
Yeah.
to wear a regular helmet,
Big
which
old-
weighed about 9 pounds.
Look at those like a motorcycle tires on there.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, my thing was like, it was like freestyle. And my cousin got me into like freestyle. So like Haro Sport, like that's when like Haro and GT. Like if you weren't riding on a Haro or a
Haro
GT,
is dope.
or if some lucky kid had a cool Haro.
Yeah,
like
I had a guy on here.
Fleck cool Haro.
I had a freestyle guy on here, Rockabilly J.
Rockabilly
yeah,
J.
he worked at West Coast Choppers for like 10 years.
Oh yeah,
but he was a that's me on the right.
No, look at this guy.
Yeah,
I was such a chicken shit.
Oh,
I was always terrible at riding.
Oh really?
Yeah, I think my
was
biggest
shitty at
trick.
skateboarding.
Yeah, I was shitty, but I just liked that because I couldn't do team stuff because I didn't want somebody else to go, you suck. Like I know,
Yeah.
I understand this. Let me just go to a dirt lot and do this by myself then, and go jump. I can go fall off my bike without anybody laughing at me.
I was afraid to fall. Like I raced BMX forever, and then we started riding in skate parts, which were concrete.
yeah,
And you were just seeing actual dudes' bones sticking out of their fucking arm.
I would ride mini ramps and I think my biggest trick, like I pulled a 360 off a dirt jump once, and I was like, "Okay, I should be sponsored right now." I was so proud of myself, and that was like I had all my bikes stolen, so I bought some guy like right when we were all 16 and bring out their license, so people started dumping their bikes. So I got a GT Pro Series for super cheap, and I've still got the alloy 3-piece GT cranks.
I love that shit. It's like
they're on an S&M. I've got an S&M at my folks' house back in Chicago.
so you got a bike here, a single.
I've got a single speed. I've got a 24-inch We the People, like a new
that's
cruiser,
dope.
which I like just being able like, I could still do go up a foot. Like I can bunny hop a foot up a curb instead of like single speed in traffic. Like I have no interest in that. Fixed gear is the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, that
like
shit is stupid.
It's
with the cannonball mustache.
Yeah, and it's exactly. Like I get it. You're macho.
Yeah,
You're a macho dude. You have a bike that you can't stop pedaling. That sounds miserable.
Yeah,
that sounds broken.
I grew
Your
up in
fixed
San
gear sounds
Francisco. You're not
broken.
going to be doing that shit.
But that's where it originated.
I
with
know.
like all
With
these
the bike
hardcore
messengers and stuff.
I think it's going away. Like it was a trend. Everybody got into it. Now they're all crashing. It's like stupid.
You think that like alt comedy? I've been in the music scene all my life, and you love music, so. I have a fear of labels because when you label something, people need to label it for something, and then they put it up on a pedestal, and then they knock it down.
Yeah.
That's what's going on with the industry right now. Everything's all like all the TV shows. They try to get in these dudes.
And then trying to eliminate the scene and trying to nitpick it.
Yeah, and then they'll knock it down, and later, like next year, prop comedy will be huge. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, no, I get entirely. It's like. Does it make you laugh? Then who cares? Then there's plenty of mainstream comedy that I laugh. Like I think Cheers is a hilarious show.
Fucking awesome.
Why can't I enjoy? You know what? I'll watch King of Queens and I'll laugh at some of those jokes. I don't care.
Yep.
But I still think the funniest show on TV, America's Funniest Home Videos.
Oh man, that's the original.
That's the original YouTube.
That's right. You're right.
They just not because birds are on, but it's like that. Like Wipeout. I laugh an embarrassing amount at Wipeout. That's still people falling down and farts. Who said? I think Matt Bronger's thinking if somebody couldn't stop farting while they fell downstairs, that would be the funniest thing he's ever seen. And I'm like, yes, I agree entirely.
Yeah. He'd be eating shit and shitting.
If that was it, if a guy falling down and farted, that's it. That's the funniest thing in the world. And then like a kitten was in there. Like that, I don't need anything. I don't need some kind of like peeled away anti-comedy. It's because it's not funny. It's fun. I don't need that.
Yeah,
I'm a simple man.
Yeah.
I like things that are trying to make me laugh.
I mean, to me, I started in the Comedy Store. It's it's my home club, and every time I see you, I go, "This guy would destroy at the Comedy Store."
Yeah.
And I mean, you're such a Comedy Store style person, human. You know what I mean? To me, that it's weird that you're not there.
I think I was intimidated by the Comedy Store when I first moved to town, and because of that intimidation, I started labeling it. I was one real quick to be like, well, if it didn't fit me or I didn't get it, I would be like, no, it sucks. It's stupid. And I realized that's not doing me any sense.
I mean, you should be in there.
But when I moved here in 03 into LA.
Different world then.
Well, it was a lot like this guy that were just like always, they would just attack the audience. Even if the audience didn't deserve attacking, it's like, that's what that place does to you? Like, I don't want to just like walk away feeling like I won.
Right.
I want to walk away feeling like a good set. Not that I beat somebody.
Yeah, you want the people to have fun, right?
Yeah, like, oh, I made that girl cry. Like, why is that celebrated? Like, that's not. I'm not. There was like a malicious vibe there,
right?
When I first moved here,
yeah.
But now I'm seeing like more and more.
Yeah, I mean, like Moshe Kesher. You've got Chelsea Peretti,
yeah,
Ari Shafir,
yeah,
Al Madrigal,
and so like now I'm thinking like, oh, I should probably go.
I mean, you would go, you'd walk right in there and be the king of the joint, dude.
No,
I mean,
I would go with the same process as everybody else. Give me a spot,
No, that's what I'm saying.
I still in town. I think I've got maybe an 80% success rate with shows because I don't write on the road. I feel like people are paying to come see a show. I should do the best stuff I have available. So I don't write stuff. So it's when I'm back in town, and so I will eat shit real, sometimes magnificently, and it's great. Like, okay, good. You still got to learn. You still got to work.
As you start eating shit, what goes through your mind? Because when I'm doing it, I'm like, oh, this ain't working. Now it doesn't really bother me as much because I'm like, this is terrible.
Well, it doesn't break my heart as much,
right?
Because if I'm eating shit, it's usually with new material that I'm trying to figure out. Before, like, people just moved to LA, it's like, well, I got to do my best stuff on all these shows because I want to be rebooked. Nobody knows who I am, so I have to make a good. So when you eat shit when your best stuff from your hometown, that's where you're like, what am I doing?
That's suicide.
Why am I doing comedy? I don't deserve this. So now I get to go like, oh, people know who I am. Like, all right, I got some stuff. I've got some accomplishments.
You got a little space to start.
I'd be like, all right, tonight, new stuff. You didn't like it. Thank you for listening. Next time, I hope I do a better job for you.
Well, I love those shows like Neil Brennan does, or the set list of stuff, or those. I've been doing these improv comedy ones where you go on with no material and they let the crowd just yell out a topic.
Yeah,
man, that shit's great because everybody's kind of eating it, and you have that comfort, and it really, I think, opens your mind into getting into some fucking cool shit.
I was just thinking like I might go take improv classes or something because I feel like I've blocked off that ability to really hanging out with guys like Pete Holmes and TJ Miller, and you see them just whip up a half hour set, like all these skills to go off one another. I'm just like sitting there laughing like a fan.
Now, are there sets? I do shows with TJ Miller all the time. Do they ever do a set, like a fixed set? Like you were just out with him?
I feel like it's one of those things where Pete's
He's got the pieces in there.
He's got it in there. And you could tell where the mortar between the bricks is like the playing time.
Yeah.
That mixes the TJ can just go. Like his brain is just
I can't believe it.
Just the synapses fire off of like that will go to this. This connects to that. And I'm sometimes like I'm like, oh man, if I just drank too much or if I just gotten like you get lazy, like I'm like all these brain exercise games. I'm like, I think I gotta get that. I gotta train my brain. I gotta like I think it makes you more childlike, where you just accept everything and go with it and let your imagination take it instead of like fear of, oh, it's not funny, or fear of like people are going to think you're an idiot for thinking that way. You just go with it.
Yep.
And I have a hard time doing that. So
I think like I enjoy doing that, but then I really like the other side of it though, of having this killer set. Going out on the road and just knocking people out. You know what's coming, But
that's the mix of it. That's like, a guy like Rory Scovel. Yeah. I know I could see where his bits are in there. But when he's just on stage, like, oh, no, here's the thing. Like, he's just going to go ramble about something on the stage or something that happens. And all of a sudden you're like, oh, I've just been watching this for 15 minutes. I've been watching him make something up by himself that's hilarious for 15 minutes.
That's fucking awesome, man.
So I'm envious of those skills.
I think you get that though if you have a reputation like you do. Like you could go in and just start. People will get into it just yourself. Like when I watch you, I like it. I laugh at you. Like just the way you are.
Yeah. Well, thanks, Dean.
No, but I mean, you know what I mean. So then you could be up there talking about fucking scoring some weed and doing blow.
But it's you know what it's like if you're ever successful with ladies. Like, it's easy. You just go talk to them. It's fine. Sit next to them. You just say something nice. Hey, I like your sweater or something. You just say something easy, And I'm terrified of that because all I remember are the handful of times I've tried to do that and failed miserably. So that's like every time I'm like, oh, I'll riff on something right now, and it's silent after a bunch of laughs of planned material. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go on a quick riff and make something up, and it's just silent. I'm like, don't ever do that again.
That silence is weird.
Yeah,
huh?
you're like, what happened? I was just they could just clearly tell, like, stick to your jokes. So like it's the same feeling of bombing with a girl like that's like, never again. I'll just be alone.
I mean,
I'll just write my jokes out beforehand.
You have to kind of, I think, start as a reputation of that guy, maybe like T.J. Miller, like
you're going to see some wacky goofball shit going on, just some fun all over the place, and get people to follow you into it. Me, and I'm like, I'm going to talk about me right now. It's not about us, it's about me, and I'd like you to listen to me talk about me.
Well, and
then after the show, like, I don't want to be on after the show. I want to just drink a beer and sit like, no, now you tell me about you. I don't want to do any more jokes. You saw me, enough of me. What's going on with you? That's why auditions, like, everything about this stuff, like, you go on these meetings, like, to promote just to pitch yourself.
It's horrible.
Who are you? I'm Kyle. What about you? Like, no, I just want to talk to them.
It's
what about
the
you?
worst.
What'd you do this weekend?
You go out for auditions?
Not many.
God, it sucks. I'm the worst.
Yeah.
Oh man. Like I'll go and I'll have a good first one.
Yeah.
And then the second one when the people are in the room, I hate it because they just blow you off. They're not even looking at you.
Yeah.
You come in and they got the one guy like you talk to the peasant, and the guy comes over and goes, "Okay, we've been having a lot of problems with guys overdoing this and no eyebrow work or something." You go like, what the fuck are you talking about? And the other people are like, you gave them the lesson, right? You told them what we don't want to see. They're not even looking at you like, hey, how's it going?
I just go, I'm not, and I don't know how you become an actor. I don't know how you start. Like, if to come here and just be like, I'm an actor, like, I don't know how you do it. At least with comedy. Oh, open mics every night. I can go somewhere and do this.
Yep.
I don't know how you do. I go on auditions I'm like, all right, this is a fun thing. I'm going to audition. Who am I today? Who am I? What am I? Who's this guy? A doctor? I'm a doctor. Look at me. And I know I don't get the part, so I just go and I have fun. I look at it all experience for whatever's coming up, because as long as I've got stand-up, that's not going to go away. That's what's beautiful about it. That's never going to go away. As long as you keep writing material and keep, how you stay relevant, who knows? Just don't go, oh, my act's done. It's never done. It's this organic growing thing.
Well, you just did all the stuff on the Whiskey Icarus. Now you're not going to do any of that material? Will you do that live?
There's a couple, because I'm just trying to fill out the new hour for at a live show. But no, I've already got, that was recorded in June, so I've already got new stuff.
So from June to now, you have a new hour?
I'd say I got about a new 35.
That's pretty fucking good. 35
to 40. But that's the thing. It's not like this was all stuff was being written, while that was going on. Yeah, there's no and this hour's done. It's
and
all
then start over, come from the ground up.
It all overlap. That's why when it comes time to record something, it's like, oh, okay, what am I having the most fun saying right now?
Yeah.
And I collect that stuff up and record it. And then the remnants from that. I had a whole hour before, but it was 3 long stories.
I read that you showed it at the Comedy Central, and they're like, no.
Yeah, well, they couldn't edit it. You got to put commercials in. So these 3 long stories.
It was 3 long stories,
and they're like, it wouldn't go. Yeah, it was. Yeah, or like most of the set was 2 stories that was like 35 minutes for 2 stories, and they realized just chopping it up wouldn't go with an hour.
Right.
So now I've got to go and dust those off and. I'll put those in something else later, and
that's what I love about your special is it's different style of comedy. Like Norm Macdonald was my favorite one.
Yeah.
A couple years ago.
Yeah.
It's just 3 premises really.
Yeah.
That he just fucking went on.
Is that the me doing stand up or whatever? It's
yeah.
called? Yeah.
Did you like that?
I haven't seen that one. I think I saw him working it out.
He did it at the Fillmore.
Yeah.
Also, but man, that's my favorite. And then yours was great too, man. It's just a different style, I love that style.
Yeah, it's kind of rambly.
Kind of storytelling.
Yeah, that's what's weird. Like, if somebody does want to check it out, get it off iTunes. Not because you have to pay for it, but it's also unedited.
Yeah.
You're not seeing on TV where it's all chopped up, and they've got to do that. I understand.
Oh, they got it, yeah.
They've got sponsors. They have sponsors, which is the reason I got paid to do comedy for their channel.
And it's the reason they're on.
Yeah. So I understand that.
Hey, you do the voice for the Comedy Centrals, right?
Yep, that's why I just came from doing some of that.
Oh, yeah, some of those.
Yeah.
It's let's hear one. Let's say you do.
I had to announce my own special.
Yeah, that's great. Let's hear
Kyle
it.
Kinane, Whiskey Icarus, this Saturday, 10:30. I can't do it with enthusiasm now, so I feel weird. Now I feel embarrassed.
It's so funny, man, because I always thought it was, what's the one guy? Hey, what's going on?
It used to be, well, they had Gilbert Gottfried.
Yeah, that's who I thought it
They
was.
had Penn Jillette from Penn and Teller.
How do you get that gig?
I don't even know. Like, I wasn't a voiceover guy. And then I think just from stand-up, they're like, oh, come in and try this. I was like, okay. But I didn't think it was going to go anywhere. I'm like, all right. Okay, you want to come back next week and do a couple? Sure.
Yeah, here's a check.
And now it's like one of my main gigs.
That's great.
And it's the best. I record right over here. I just go in, say, yeah, maybe hour a day. It's great.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah. I got lucky. That's all it is.
Yeah, it's luck.
Like
That's how this biz is.
Cigarettes
Luck.
and beer gave me this voice.
See, I got that
Hopefully
voice.
Hopefully beer doesn't take it away.
I got that voice too, where people always say the same thing. You should do voiceovers, and it's like, oh, really? I never thought of that.
That easy thing to get into because
Oh,
everybody's got a voice and everybody's trying to do it. Instantly I'm like, well, if comedy said I'm going to get all these kind of jobs. I've never booked anything since. I'll do a cartoon here or there because people know me from stand up, but I've never booked any commercial or anything.
It's so hard, right, to get voiceover in.
I got to email an audition in, which is still. I get time, which I won't get. But I'm like, oh, I gotta. You never know till you try.
Wait, you didn't? We didn't finish your music. So in the '90s, you were into.
Well, so in the '80s, like I would watch watch these skateboard movies.
Oh yeah,
and it had
Black Flag.
Wild in the Streets by Circle Jerks was a song. I'm like, what? Where's the rest of this music? And I had no idea how to find it because I'm just like, where'd this come from? Where's the Circle Jerks? Where's that? That's not on the radio.
Yeah,
that's not on MTV. And I had no friends, and so then high school, like I still didn't know. I was like a shy kid. I wasn't somebody to go out of my way to talk to somebody at a record store. Didn't have a cool record store. Grew up in the suburbs,
right.
And eventually, a guy I would skateboard with was kind of like, oh, I was 16. He's like, you're coming to a concert. Like a concert? That's a big event. It's Sunday. He's like, no, it's like a $5.
It's Sunday.
All ages show. I'm like, you think my only concert I ever went to was Poison and Warrant in the 8th grade.
Yes.
At the Rosemont Horizon in Chicago. There's just thousands of people. I'm like, that's a concert.
Yep.
It's like, yeah, we're gonna go to a show, and it was Screeching Weasel, the Vindictives, the Boll Weevils, and Smoking Popes, which those are like still 4 important, huge bands.
Right.
Alston is at, it was at this place, McGregor's, which is where Green Day played, Nirvana played.
In Chicago?
All before their break. In the suburbs.
Oh, in the suburbs.
Yeah, in the suburbs. So that was all the music. I'm like, this is everything I've been trying to find. And from there on, like, buying CDs from each band, like, who'd they thank in their liner notes? Okay, I got to go buy those. Getting a flyer. All right, who are these other bands? I got to go see. I don't want to just see the last band. I want to see every band and go buy their merch because you couldn't buy it at a store.
No way.
There was no internet, so you could only buy stuff at shows. And then they'd have their little record swap meets at the all ages shows. So that was my life from '93. That was my '90s.
Yeah.
And so once that happened, like Nirvana and like, I was like, okay, Nirvana's like mopey, and then he killed himself, which is the ultimate mope move.
Wow,
So
that is
to
right.
Kill himself, like, all right. And I didn't want to listen to like, this isn't more like, hey, we're angry, so let's do something about it. Let's not just sit there and mope around. Let's be punk rock. Like, all right, let's make sure we have a good time, and fuck it. If you're bored, it's your fault. Go do something. Go start a band. Go do things.
Yeah, fuck.
So I played in bands. I played till '99.
You played in bands?
Yeah.
What'd you play?
Play guitar.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, just play. I mean, didn't do anything, but it was just fun. It was like, oh, that's what.
That's what you do.
Well, that's all I wanted to do. There was no fame in it. It was like, oh no, this is just the scene. Everybody's got a band, and if you're lucky, you get to open for somebody, and maybe you get to go on a van tour. But there's no fame in it, and that's why comedy. I got into comedy. Like, yeah, there's no fame in it. I just need to do this.
Yeah,
I need to fill.
That's the same with me.
Yeah.
I'm like 44, and I'm like, I'm going to do comedy.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it to get famous. Are you out of your mind?
I just need like a
artistic fucking release.
Yeah, exactly. I have what I do to make money. I need something else. Now comedy turned into the thing that I do to make money. Hopefully I don't ruin it.
Yeah.
I don't want to blow it out. But I took all those lessons were from just going to shows and going to like DIY punk shows in the 90s. But so that was my like Green Day was like saw them right before Kerplunk.
You still like Green Day?
Right before Dookie came out. Well, now they're ridiculous.
Yeah.
Now they were, but they were great. Like the 2 albums, Kerplunk and 10th, like the 2 full length albums. Well, one was a compilation. There's so much. They were great. Like you could tell. Like, oh, of course you're going to be big. This is really good,
super good hooks.
Music. Yeah, I first saw them in '93. As soon as I found out about these shows, like started getting flyers. That's all I did was go to shows. They opened for Bad Religion.
Did you get into the other stuff like Black Flag? I'm going to have Chuck Dukowski on next week.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
See,
he's the bass player in Black Flag, started Black Flag.
And that's the thing. Like, I never went, I went 93 forward. Right. I didn't do the history because it seemed like it was capturing that 80s vibe.
Right. I mean, like.
Not bad, but, well, I guess, you know, like it was like, oh, well, that was music that came out when I was 11 years old. And it didn't resonate as a classic yet to me.
Right.
Now it does. Now I get, but before I'm like, no, this is what's happening. Like this is now. All this stuff.
Yeah, you don't want to listen to somebody else's music, like other generation.
Yeah, and it kind of felt like there was just so much. It sounds stupid, like there was almost too much music to listen to. That I was just like it just engulfing because it was the mid '90s. Green Day broke, which let all these other bands kind of do more successful shows, but. You know, when it's every weekend, Chicago is a hub for every touring band, and it had a great scene. Every weekend I was going to see bands. So to go backwards, like the 80s, like other than, like, and also I was very heavily Ramones influenced.
Oh, really?
Which it was like, seemed much, like that was kind of antithetical to Black Flag, which was the angry, like, no, I like happy. Like, I'm not. I wasn't an angry youth.
Did you see Ramones? I saw them.
I saw them, yes.
I saw them on that KKK, Took My Baby Away, that record.
Was that,
what's it called?
Early 80s?
Yeah, exactly. Maybe 81, 2 or something.
My mom didn't let me go see. My cousin was going to, or no, somebody else was like, oh, you want to go see? It was Social Distortion and the Ramones on Halloween. Oh. And I didn't know either of them, but I'm like, oh, this cool kid wants to let me go to a concert. My mom's like, no.
I remember I met the Ramones and they just seemed retarded to me, like for real.
Well, that seems about right.
They were staying at a Motel 6 by the venue, so I went over there, and these guys are like, oh,
yeah,
and I was like, these guys are like adults, and they can't talk.
You are sniffing glue.
Yeah, their movie's amazing, huh? Did you see that thing?
The End of the Century?
Oh, it's so fucking great.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Johnny's just a right-wing putz.
Yeah. It's weird, the right-wing people. Like, I went and saw Aerosmith last night.
Yeah.
And, which, first of all, if you're not into Aerosmith, whatever, they got the fucking amazing era, and then they got the shit era, which is weird because they'll play, like, these amazing 70s songs, and then they'll do Jaded, and you're like, kill me.
Yeah.
But Joe Perry is full Republican, you know, and he comes out, he's wearing like a fucking Civil War hat, you know.
What? I mean, maybe being surrounded by the liberal left all the time kind of just drives you up a wall. Like, I felt like that where, like, eventually, like, I get sick of this hippie bullshit, but I know what my convictions are. But I could see almost how, if you're just around it all the time, and eventually
that's what I thought.
And eventually, like, one part of your group or one person you encounter in an already liberal left-leaning area is like, you know, like PETA's like, we should call fish kittens because nobody wants to eat a kitten. And you're like, fuck all this. I'm done. I'm sick of all, like one thing causes you to overreact against a lot of it.
That's it. I think with him, I think when you're a heroin addict, you're a heroin addict and everything, and then you come out of it, and the other people are still partying. Like, I'm talking about the '80s people that didn't make it out. After a while, you're like, I can't even talk to these people.
Oh yeah, exactly.
And then you go to one party, and there's a Republican there, and he puts something in your ear, like, have you ever checked out stocks? And the guy's like, huh?
We could expand your portfolio. Like, wealth is your new drug.
Fuck
it's trying to achieve greater,
and
greater
keeping
high.
what's yours.
Yeah, I mean, I can almost I don't understand it. I mean, and also, it's not that it's evil either. Like the fact that maybe that's what too. Like just people go, oh, they're evil. Like no, it's just a different way. Like you have two umbrellas. That's it. There's a lot of different shit under those umbrellas. So to be like, well, nope, everything that side stands for, it's like maybe they just disagree with, not as much stuff on that side. That like, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm not authorized, but like, I don't either. I can get how somebody's like, you know what? I'm fine with gay people. I'm fine with weed too. But there's a couple other things that I think, as far as running the country in actual ways and areas that matter, that that's how I'm going to sway this way.
Yep. That's what Chris Rock says, right? He's Republican and on some things and Democratic on others.
Exactly. And you don't get to pick that the third person that allows both those things.
Yeah, that would be cool.
It's like, I would love a third, but then it's always somebody that's like, Ron Paul's going to change things. Like, oh, shut up.
It's always it's like Jimmy Buffett.
Yeah. And that guy gets immediately defeated by being the fucking third, like the brass, the bronze. The bronze medalist. So,
exactly.
Like, oh, pick one of these two assholes. So I guess. You pick, I don't know.
You pick the lesser of like one that has more stuff that you like in the tray.
What's the issue that makes you, like gay marriage? Like, well, I think that should be a right for everybody. So that's going to make me pick the left.
Absolutely.
Where there's other stuff in there that you don't know everything that they're standing for. You don't know every single fucking bullet point.
Yeah. I'm down for Obama because he just got Zeppelin the Kennedy honors. That's a big deal.
And you got your reason. You have what brought you there. Well, do you think that would get Joe Perry on their side too? Bro?
Joe Perry, Ted Nugent.
Wasn't Nugent supposed to leave the country?
Yeah, remember that? I'm going to move to Canada if he wins again.
Cool.
He's still here.
Later.
I know. Nugent's just a dick, though.
Yeah, he's a crazy person.
He is. Like, I love Nugent growing up. And now I can't fucking stand the guy.
Okay, but then that goes into, like, these people, like, just because they're musicians doesn't mean their mind is right to make a judgment on how a government should operate.
Yeah. The guy sings Cat Scratch Fever.
Yeah, they just have, they have access to more people. So they start thinking that they're this mouthpiece. You don't know fuck all. You don't know any more than my fucking shithead neighbor meth head does.
Yeah.
But because you're Ted Nugent, people are going to listen to you. You get a camera in your face when you want to talk about things. And then you get every idiot that's like, well, I did like fucking Cat Scratch Fever. So maybe he's up. Just because you like a song doesn't mean the artist is a good person.
Absolutely.
Screeching Weasel is my favorite band. The singer punched a woman in the face last year, and he's like a Catholic. He's a complete piece of shit now.
Yeah.
But he did, well, lyric-wise, in the 90s, he did write some very meaningful things. It's like, I can like this music, but you're not a good person.
That's it, man. That's it.
I don't think you can do that with politics. If you're not a good person, you can't be a good
Yeah, if you're just an evil person, you're going to be a bad politician.
Yeah, you should be in charge of laws, yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking... I don't know, That's why I think people like us, just if you gravitate towards doing art, you're just like, once in a while, real shit comes up and you're bummed, like, I got to go to the DMV.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, we got to vote, you know? You know what I mean? That's how it is.
Here's my gesture.
That's what happens, though, right? You're cruising around just in your own world, and then you go, oh, shit.
Yeah. Well, that was like the Chris Rock. I was likening it to, I put something on Twitter. I'm like, you can vote and not tell anybody about it. You realize that it still counts.
Absolutely.
So everybody's like, I voted. Look at my sticker. I voted. It's like, yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. It's like the Chris Rock bit about the guy who's proud that he paid his alimony payments. It's like, I paid for it. It's like, yeah, that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Like,
you don't get a prize.
You don't get to be proud of the fact that you did the thing you're supposed to do. Like, I voted. Fucking way to go.
Yeah.
What did you overcome? Like, I could see if somebody became a citizen in this country and, like, they're participating in something.
I voted for no I vote stickers. Fuck those things.
Yeah, you get a free coffee. Like, so how many people now, like, how many homeless people, like, a free donut? I got a license in this shopping cart somewhere.
I hate the dicks that wear those things for a week. Ugh. It's like, what are you fucking doing?
I voted too, but I'm not piping off about it.
What do you got coming up, man? First of all, I wanted to say thanks for coming over, man.
No, it finally worked out, man. It's been going back and forth a while.
We ran into El Compadre where I had a salt fucking...
Oh, yeah, you and Kirk.
Yeah, I had enchiladas that were probably had more salt than a battle.
Hey,
wound.
did you get sick that night?
I did.
My 2 buddies got the enchiladas.
Oh.
This is like airplane. Did you get the fish or the chicken?
Wow. That's what I got, dude. I mean, I
You
came
got chicken?
I got the. No, I had steak
mole?
enchiladas, man. It might have been the sauce or whatever.
Because my 2 buddies from Australia both got the same, like some enchilada platter.
It just came out and it kept coming out.
That was so yeah, that was some food poisoning. Over
Wow.
there. Everybody, those 2 guys both, they went back the next night. Australians.
Oh.
Who knows? And he got the same thing. I think he wanted to see. I don't know what his
Rolled the
stance
dice.
was. Yeah, what his thing? Like, no, I'm gonna show this body who's boss. We're doing this again. Now you get it together this time, body.
Yeah, try it.
Handle it, body. Come on, guys, stop being such a pussy.
Fuck, man. You ever go to those places that make you shit all the time? Like Chipotle makes me shit 10 minutes later.
As I've said it, I think I just either I've had food poisoning for 10 years or I just have lifestyle diarrhea. I have lifestyle-based diarrhea because I don't eat anything. I'm all over the map. I can't. There's no way I can pinpoint one thing.
Right, I know, me too. I tried to take items out of the Chipotle. Like today, I'll go no rice. Nope, shit my pants. Today, I'm going to go no beans. Shit my pants. No cheese. Everything. It's something in there.
Maybe it's just my body.
That's
I
it.
can only eat. Well, you ever think maybe you're allergic to something? Maybe I've been lactose intolerant forever, and I've just ignored all warning signs.
I'd say once in a while I get a solid shit, and I'm like, sweet.
Or I'm like, what's I get? That's when I get nervous. I get nervous when I don't feel hungover, and I should because I know it, or I don't. Have the shits or something. Because I'm like, that's my body not even giving me warning signs. That's my body just going, you know what you did. We're not going to tell you anymore.
Yeah, you're done.
Yeah, you're supposed to feel bad after drinking so much, and I feel great. And that's my body going, because you're going to die soon. So
you drink a lot.
We're gonna let you We're gonna let these last couple of years be fun for you. I drink. I'm not alcoholic level,
right?
But I go out a lot. I mean, every night I'm in a comedy show.
That's right. So you have
if
drinks.
I ride my bike there, I'm gonna have drinks. You
ride your bicycle to the comedy shows?
If I'm gonna drink,
right? Yeah,
I got a DUI last year. So
yeah,
those aren't fun.
No shit, huh?
Did something dumb, got caught. That's what it was.
Yeah, that's the fucking worst. Did that take you out from doing the road?
No, I mean, mostly I'm flying and everything.
No, I understand that, but I'm saying my buddy got a DUI, and he had to do this fucking class every Thursday, and if he missed one, he had to start over.
I did that. Yeah, I had to do that. Fortunately, it worked out that it was like Tuesday night, so, you get back from the road on a Sunday.
Perfect.
And you leave on a Thursday, so. But, yeah.
Well, fuck, man, I'm glad you came by.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Hell yeah, dude, and where are you going to be?
I'm going to be in L.A. for 2.5 weeks.
That's great.
Yeah, I'm
really. You going to do a show? You want to come by the Comedy Store?
I'm all over. Yeah, when are you going to be there? You there every night?
I'm there every night, but just text me. And
I might do that. I booked a bunch of in-town shows, so if you got L.A. listeners, man,
that'd be great. Come by Sunday or Monday. I'll get you on, dude, and it's the potluck. Okay. And I'll tell you what, man, just come in.
I haven't been there. I've only done the belly room. No, and I did the main. What's the side?
The main room. There's the main room is the big one. The belly room's upstairs, and then the one that the regulars work in is the one with the glass window where the
original room.
That's right.
I've never done the original.
Well, come by Sunday and Monday, and you can go on.
Maybe I'll do that.
That'll be fucking epic, dude.
That'll be fun.
I'd love to see you in there, man. It's such a. I think you would love it.
Yeah, I need to stop being. I need to get over my own. Yeah, labels.
I think you'll love it, man. It's different now, and it's just that's fucking an artist colony in there, man. It's just a bunch of kind of cool weirdos.
Well, I'm reading I'm Dying up here.
Unbelievable book.
So it centers all around it. So I'm in the middle of reading that. So okay.
So great. But come down this Sunday then.
Cool.
Man, you're on, man. It'll be great.
All right, buddy.
All right, so you got a website?
Yeah, KyleKinane.com. At Kyle Kinane on Twitter is where all my dumb shit happens.
And then Whiskey Icarus is on iTunes or Netflix or anything?
iTunes now. Hard copies out in January. So.
It's so good. I loved it.
Man.
Yeah, it was great. And great to have you on. And let's go BMX the town.
I will do it.
Okay. All right, man. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe and also tell your friends about Let There Be Talk. We'll see you soon. Later.